What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Games, and I'm going to bring to you guys probably the first bit of news I ever brought it onto this channel for quite a while now. Just because I've been having some issues with the recording software here on my PC, but I think it somehow fixed itself with an update, which is very, very nice. So, I'm going to bring to you guys the more news from Animation Chronicles set for the OCG, and God knows what it's going to be if it is over here in the TCG. We have 3 lots, as you can see, of Animation Chronicle news, and they're all fantastic. I love them so much. Are they meta relevant? One is, in my personal opinion, and we're going to get to that in a bit. And so, as you can first see, we have the Kuriboh brothers. But before I even get to all that, if you enjoy, give us a like and subscribe down below. Ding that notification bell, because obviously if you enjoy a person's content here on YouTube, you don't want to miss out on that content, and that notification bell helps prevent that. And all of that is great, appreciated, and we thank you guys so much for doing so. So, let's all get into this amazing Chronicle news. So, we have, as I said, the Kuriboh brothers. If you remember, Waking the Dragons, Kuriboh brothers was a thing that Yugioh used twice, and then they never appeared again. And we all wondered, as fans of Kuriboh, are we ever going to get the Kuriboh brothers? And we got Kuri Bandit many years ago, and now we got the rest of them. So we have kuriboh, which is a level 1 Dark Fiend. They all share this same stats. They all have Kuriboh stats. So I'm just going to say that, Kuriboh stats. This card's always treated as a Kuriboh card, and they all share that as well. So you can use this card's name first effect once per turn. First effect, when this card or a Kuriboh monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one monster with 300 attack and defense, with 300 attack, 200 defense from your deck, except kuriboh. And then you contribute this card you control plus 4 more monsters from your hand and or field, 1 each of kuriboh, boo, bear, and bo. I love these names. Special summon one Kuri Babylon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Next we have kuriboh, Kuriboh stats, always a Kuriboh card. Uses the first effect once per turn. When this card or your Kuriboh monster is destroyed by battle, you can add 1 spell or trap that specifically lists the card Kuriboh in its text from your deck to your hand. I love this effect, but I kind of wish it was just a discard this card, add a Kuriboh card from deck to hand. That would have been so much better, and it wouldn't even be overpowered. Like, the best things you'd be searching is flute, summoning Kuriboh, and multiply. That's literally it. But hey ho, a way to search the flute and multiply, fantastic. Once per turn, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, if you control another Kuriboh monster, you can change the attack of all other face-up monsters you control to 0 until the end of this turn, and if you do, negate the attack. So it's another weird way to negate an attack. Next we have kuriboh. Again, I just love these names, they just make me smile. Kuriboh stats, always a Kuriboh card. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard this card and 1 Kuriboh monster from your deck to your hand, except kuriboh. This is fantastic if you're playing the Transcendent Wings deck, because you now have means to get to your transcendent monsters or things like that if you really wanted to, so that way instead of just hard drawing into them as a brick, you can at least just search it. But there's just so many things you can search of this, which is just fantastic. And then once per turn, quick effect, you can discard 1 trap, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 1300 attack at the end of this turn. Interesting that you have to discard a trap, but hey ho. Next we have kuriboh. Just, again, I'm such a child. Kuriboh stats, always a Kuriboh card. Quick effect, you can discard this card, then target 1 Kuriboh monster you control. It gains 1500 attack, which is very, very nice. And then you contribute this card you control plus 4 monsters from your hand or field, 1 of each kuriboh, bee, boo, and bo, and add 1 Kuri Bandit from your deck or graveyard to your hand, then immediately as effect resolves, normal summon 1 fiend monster from your hand, which is good because Kuri Bandit works on normal summon, so essentially just says resolve Kuri Bandit. And next we have Curry Babylon, which is a level 5 Dark Fiend effect monster with 1500 attack and 1000 defense. And you can only use this as casting first and third effect once per turn, only once per turn. If you have more monsters in your graveyard than your opponent does, you can special this card from your hand. You'll probably have that in a kuriboh deck with Wisdom support. Gains 300 attack and defense for each kuriboh monster you control and in your graveyards, which if you use this card, you're going to have at least 5 in your graveyards. That's an additional 1500 attack to be 3000, which is nuts for a kuriboh monster. Like, that's bonkers. And then once during your main or battle phase quick effect, you can return this card to the hand, and if you do, special summon Kuriboh, B, Boo, Be, and OG Kuriboh from your hand and or graveyard in attack position, which then doesn't matter because they all have like disruption effects during battle. Next we have 5-star Twilight or Twinkle 5-star in the OCG. Normal spell, you can activate one card with this card's name per turn. If the only monster you control is one level 5 monster, tribute it, special summon Kuriboh, B, Boo, Be, and one Kuriboh from your hand, deck, and or graveyard, but they cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. I kind of wish for just some strange reason it says cannot be used for a tribute summon except for a tribute summon of a divine beast monster. That would have been so good. Like then it'd be like pseudo god support and you can make god kuriboh, but hey ho, this is really nice. I really love how they made this. I like how it's also a level 5 monster, so it could be like anything. So like hey ho, if you have like, if we were just going on Yugi support, like catapult turtle, Berthamet, it's just like, I like how it's just like pseudo generic level 5. Like Curse of Dragon as well, that's another thing you can use. But hey, I love the kuribohs. They're all fantastic. I love them so much. I'm so glad we finally got them. Next we have Cyberdark support / Void support, and I'm super excited for these because, as you all know, I'm a die-hard Cyberdark fan. I love Cyberdark, and so I'm super happy that we're getting this support. And so we have Dragon Void, which is a level 8 wind machine effect monster with 2900 attack and 1000 defense. You can use this card's name first effect once per turn. First effect, you can discard this card, activate one of these effects. Add one non-wind void monster from your deck to your hand. I'm going to get on my gripes with this in a minute, but that's still very nice. Or this turn, this is probably the effect that I will be using the most, which is this turn, the activation of your cards and effects that include an effect that fusion summons a fusion monster cannot be negated. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when a monster is fusion summoned this way. Just make it so that Power Bond is unresponsive? That's fantastic. I love that card. So once per turn, for its second effect, if this card is in your graveyard, you can make this card in the graveyard become a dragon monster until the end of this turn. Bear in mind, I think this is like weird wording. It will be like become a dragon type. So just bear that in mind, because then your Cyber Dark Dragon can equip this and become, at the bare minimum, 3900 attack, which is very, very nice. So this is good, and this is the thing that I'm most excited for. We have Samsara Dogma, Declaration of Rebirth, continuous track card, simple effect, once per turn, declare a type. All monsters in the graveyards become the type until the end of this turn. Nothing more, nothing less. I love this card. The only thing I would have done is I would have put a text here saying this is always treated as a Cyber Dark trap. Yes, because then Claw could search it. Like, this is technically a pseudo Zane card, so this should be pseudo Cyber Dark trap card. So like, yeah, that's my only thing I would have done to that. But this is fantastic. You're going to be seeing this as a side deck potential once this comes out, because just being able to turn everything in the graveyard to whatever you want, and then if your opponent has a deck that revolves around a certain type, it's like, yeah, no, you're now all dragons, or now you're all machines, or things like that. Like, you could do so much with this card just as a pseudo floodgates. Fantastic. While also just being pseudo Cyberdark support. And this, so My gripe with this is that the best void, I know why they've done this, is because then this can't support speed voids. But then, why make Mixer Void your best void card a wind monster? Like, none of the new supports Mixer Void because they've made it wind attribute. They should have said add one non-speed void monster. Just literally list the word speed void. That's fine. But nah, they keep saying non-wind, but then they make the best void card in the deck, Mixer Void, a wind monster. Like, it's so frustrating, but I understand why they do it, but it's still frustrating. Like, I love the updated artwork on this. As you can see, there's the original. Like, it's really nice. I wish they made this a light attribute, just because then you can search it in Cyber Repair Plan. You could literally just take this in the Cyber Dark Hybrid deck. But hey ho. Next, we go over to the last cards, which is the Ignis support. I did not expect Ignis support in Animation Chronicles, but I'm so glad they have, because this card is fantastic. This is fun. So we have Fighting Spirit, which is a normal spell. You can activate one card with this card's name per turn. First effect, target one Ignis monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Cool. We have another searchable revival card, and you will be playing this card. Because second effect, if an Ignis monster you control with 2300 or more attack will be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Protect your Templar. Fantastic. Third effect, if this card becomes banished, you can activate this effect. You Ignis monsters with 2300 or more attack cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Like, it's just fantastic. It does everything that you want in a single turn. And it's searchable. Like, it's just beyond great for the deck. Absolutely love it, this card. Next, we have Eyes Show, the last card from the reveals. Normal trap card when your opponent's monster declares an attack. If you control a link 3 or higher Ignis monster in your extra monster zone, Templar, special summon any number of non-linked Cyberse monsters with 2300 attack from your extra deck, whose total attack is equal to or less than the attacking monster's attack. Then end the battle phase. So you're literally going to just be doing what I did in the anime, which is you get hit by a big monster, you negate it, and then you summon like your link, then you summon your fusion, synchro, and exceeds for free, and then you can go into a like a fire or dart food or something like that, or a dart, or the arrival. But yeah. Overall, that's it. What do I think of these cards? I think they're all fantastic. They're all so much fun. They're all and with two of them being like, one of them being meta relevant and the other being an amazing card for said deck. The Kuriboh brothers are just so much fun. I can't wait to update my Kuriboh deck with them. There's Cyberdark Void support is fantastic because of Declaration of Rebirth being like an actually really good pseudo floodgate trap card, so people should be getting that. And then we have the Ignis support with Fighting Spirit being a main deck staple, at least it's a one-off. And then you got Ice Show for fun. But yes, guys, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below what you think of all this new support. Are you going to be playing it? Are you excited? Anything like that? Do you think it could have been better? Are you also like me and you hate that Mixer Void will never be searchable by the new cards? So like, leave your comments down below. I'd love to read them all. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, as always, happy dueling.